I could stand up here and talk forever because I love this school so much and always have. And anyone who's ever known me knows that. Because whether they went to school here or not, anyone who's met me has learned about Strake Jesuit. We've heard about a cocky athlete or so. Well, I've kind of been cocky about Strake Jesuit and about having gone here. I dearly love it here for many, many reasons, and I truly thank Mom and Dad for giving me the opportunity to attend. When I come here, and I've been very, very fortunate that Anthony and Andrew have been students here, and that John Michael's here now, Allie at St. Agnes. When I come here, it literally gives me the warm feeling that I get when I walk in my own home. One of the things I enjoy doing most, one of the ways that I enjoy starting my day the most, and I apologize to Jackie, I don't do it enough, but I love bringing John Michael to school. The older boys were in carpools, so I rarely brought them to campus. But in the short drive to bring JM here, it gives me some quiet time with him. And it is quiet. It's hard to get him to say much. But on the way, I think about how very happy I am that I'm bringing him to Strake Jesuit, and that his brothers were students here, and that I had the privilege to get to be a student here. And when I drive onto the campus, I get literally a warm feeling like I'm home. And I love it every time I come here. Like I say, I could talk forever about the school, but someone last week told me that I would follow Bill McCardle, and that therefore I probably wouldn't have much of your patience, and that I should keep it brief. Many things have changed about the school since I was here, and many things have not changed. Dad, you must be awfully proud to see the facilities that are here today after all of your hard work and doing what you could to help Father Alchidiak and Mr. Parsley and Mr. Sacra and Mr. Seeger and so many others during the tough times. So a lot has changed in terms of the campus, in terms of the facilities. But what I consider the most important things about this school have not changed in the least, best I can tell. Most of my very best friends in this world are people that I met here at Jesuit. But the really amazing thing to me about this school is they're not all classmates. They weren't just classmates of mine. They weren't just alums. Some of the people that I consider my very best friends in life are people who taught me here, people who ran this school, like Brother Casey, like Father Billack, Father Thompson. Men who truly cared about me, truly loved me, and everyone else that they came in contact with. They cared about me, they cared about my family, they cared about my future. It was obvious, even more so after I graduated. And that continues. The players are different in many ways. Father Billack, thank God, is still here. Brother Casey, still here. Mr. Hosty, Mr. Gilbert. And every time these men see me or see a classmate, they remember us. And they remember our parents, and they knew who our children are. And they always ask how we're doing. They say, tell Anthony to email me. I haven't heard from him. Tell Andrew to call me sometime. It's truly amazing. That has not changed. Men like Father Lahart, Mr. Crowley, Mr. Neville, who's been here forever, NJ, and now Tim, are the very same type of people. It's absolutely amazing. This is not just a job to the people who work here, best I can tell. There may be exceptions, I can't think of any. But as long as I've been affiliated with this school, the men and the women who have worked here, in my mind, must consider it a calling. They're here at all hours of the night. I'll never forget the freshman dance last year. I came to pick up John Michael on a Friday night about 11:30, and here comes Mr. Neville walking out of the gym. And that goes on night after night after night, not just Mr. Neville, but just about anyone whose face you may recognize around this campus. It's nonstop. And whenever one of us needs something or our family may need something, we don't know that they know, but they know. And they answer the call. It's a really special place with special, special people. And I'm really, really grateful to have been a part of it. You can see why I've bragged about it for many, many years and told people about it, whether they wanted to hear about it or not. I just can't help it. I had the privilege last week of sitting in on a meeting with Father Lahart and Mr. Neville and a number of faculty members and parents and alums for a discussion involving a 5-year plan, another 5-year plan, and I didn't have too much to do with the Greater Glory campaign. I tried to make some calls and get some of the more successful alums to help and contribute. But I had the privilege of sitting in on this meeting last week with some of these great, great people that have helped this school so much and now are planning on doing so again. And there was a very bright gentleman whose name I don't recall, who was leading the discussion, had a very impressive presentation about how you go about putting together a 5-year plan and how you go about getting hundreds of parents involved to talk about it and break up into meetings and committees to start formulating plans and priorities. He had a real impressive PowerPoint presentation, and he said that the goal was to make Strake Jesuit the finest college preparatory in Houston. And I looked at Father Lahart and I said, surely he's going to break in here. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, it's been the finest college preparatory in Houston for quite some time. And if somehow it's not, I can assure you that his vision goes far beyond Houston. Far beyond Houston. It's incredible what he and so many others that have helped him have done the last several years. And I can assure you that his vision and the vision that he will instill in others goes far beyond the city limits of Houston. And he and they and we will only make this place better and better and better if that's possible. I don't know what else to say. NJ often tells parents in the early days of orientation for new students that we want our boys to be good husbands, good fathers, and go to church. And I have tried to do that. For that, I've been blessed with a wonderful, wonderful family that's really made me what I am today, in addition to what I consider a life-changing experience here at Jesuit. And if that's what it takes to qualify for this award, well, I hope that I truly am qualified. But there's been some tremendous people, not only that have worked here, but who have graduated from this school and gone on to be very kind and generous, productive, charitable, successful men. Many, I'm sure, far more qualified than me. But I can't imagine anyone who would be more honored and grateful for this award than me. The last thing I want to say is I did get a call soon after this was announced from a good friend who will go unnamed, and I wasn't able to tell you, I don't know where I was, but he left a message saying, Steve, congratulations on your little award. I just got news. And before I could get too upset, he said, your big award. And he went on and was very nice, very complimentary, and on. And I hung up the phone, and I was still kind of mad. I said, this is a big award. In my world, maybe not everyone's world, in my world, this is a big award, and I'm truly, truly honored to have it. When I consider the men and women who work here and who have devoted their lives to this school, who work who knows how many hours a day, who care deeply about every one of us, and when I consider how many great men they have made and formed through their devotion, true devotion, it makes me really, really proud to be one this year who got this award from this incredible institution. Thank you very much.